All right. Cosmo Cosmotrology. My guy. Thank you. KR Desai 1. Hello. All right. Ashwini Gautam, is this live? Hopefully, yes. I'm live. All right. Live after a long time. For cosmotrology, what is cosmotrology? I've heard it for the first time. If you could elaborate, I would love to know it. All right. First one here. I am happy you are live. Thank you. I have a question different from the subject. All right. Love to know your question. Arthi Iyer is saying hello, sir. Hello, Arthi ji. Snehal Kolhekar is saying hello. Hello, Snehal ji. Pallove Kumar already started. All right. So I've put an interesting poll at the top. Will World War III start? All right. You can vote in the polls. Let me see. Oops, somebody has said no. Where are the answers? I can't see. Okay, no is 59%. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. Ashwini Gautam is asking, I have a question. My Ketu is in Rohini. Will lead to detachment with teachers? Well, it depends on your chart. If the houses of education and learning, if they are involved, it could be, but it depends on your chart. And most importantly, your Mahadasha and Antardasha. Do not forget that. All right. Who is the next? Shraddha Hazarika. Hello, sir, from Delhi. How are you? I am fine, Shraddha. How are you doing? New Delhi. Uh, Amanpreet Kaur Khurana. Hello from India. All right. Great, Amanpreet ji. Please tell me, where are you joining from? Would love to know where are you from, all of you. Akshay, Akshay ji, namaste. Alak Niranjan Dhoni sir. I hope you are doing good in Canada. Chirag Mehta is saying namaste. Jupiter in Pura Bhadrapada in Aquarius means spirituality at its best. Yes, indeed. That's great. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Cosmotrology. I am student of the Cosmos and it's my channel name. I love the stars. Okay, brilliant. 2000 girl is saying Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Hope you are good. Learning since 2019. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. RTG is saying Capricorn ascendant here. Jupiter moon really struggling to get a job. You could do the 6 weeks money remedy. You will find the video in my channel. Please do that. What? Sangeeta ji is asking, is marriage predestined or free will? See, everything is almost predestined in your life, but you should approach it with the right attitude. So, for example, your marriage is predestined, but uh, you should try to find the best person. Okay, you should not be fatalistic, and you should not say, "Oh, anyways, marriage is predestined. Who will I meet? If I meet somebody someday, it's fine. Even if I don't meet, it's fine." No, not like that. You try your best to find a good husband, and then if it is there in your destiny, it will happen, or else you take it as a life and a karmic lesson and you move ahead. Okay. And free will is there, but I have many videos on free will and destiny. You can check them. So free will is not like, competitor to destiny. So whenever we say free will, people think, oh yeah, I can change my destiny. So if free will can change your destiny, then why is it called destiny? Destiny means that which is destined, right? Prarabdha, you cannot change. It's like written in the stone, patthar ki lakir. Even more than that, okay, it's written in your karma basically, which stone, maybe if you melt it will change, but your karma will never change, right? So in that sense, it's not literally free will. It's like a wrong word actually, I feel. It is free will, actually is like the response to your existing destiny. Okay, so in your destiny, if you have a good marriage, you take it good and you don't screw it up. So yeah, then your karma improves. And if you have a bad marriage and you further screw it up, it again spoils it. Okay, either ways. So you could watch my videos on destiny and free will. You will know more about it. Okay, Sangeeta ji. Ashwini ji, thank you so much, sir. Welcome, Ashwini ji. All right. Somebody's Amanjit Kaur is from Bathinda, Punjab. All right. Great to see you from Punjab. Okay. Watching from Canada, Julie GE. All right. Great. Good to see all of your questions. And I put a poll on the top. Will World War III start? Please let me know what do you think. Till now, no is 52%. All right. Okay. So, what is today's topic? Very, very, very interesting topic today. Today's topic is Jupiter's retrogression in the sign of Taurus. Jupiter is in Taurus, but he will be retrograde from 9th of October to 4th of February next year. So 9th October 2024 to 4th of February 2025, Jupiter will be in retrogression. And you know what are retrograde periods, right? So now let's get the nakshatra timings right, because they can actually help you to actually plan for your life. Because whenever a planet is retrograde, most likely, most of the times, it will cross the nakshatras and go to the previous nakshatra. Not always, but most of the times. Okay, so even now the same thing is happening. What's happening now? Let us check drikpanchang.com. From 20th of August 2008 till 28th November, Jupiter will be in Mrigashira. Okay, so it is going retrograde, and then it will enter the previous nakshatra Rohini, which is the Janma nakshatra of Bhagwan Shri Krishna, from 28th November to 10th of April next year. It will be in Rohini, then it will again enter Mrigashira and go ahead. Okay, so that means from now, 5th October till 28th of November, Mrigashira is the one where Jupiter will be there, stationary on 9th, 10th, and then from 11th it will be retro back. I mean, the movement will start. Okay, it will not be stationary retrograde, it will be retrograde. The movement will start till 28th November, and then it will be there in Rohini, and then on 4th February, 3rd, 4th, it will station. 4th, 5th, it will change the direction, and from, yeah, 4th, 5th, 6th onwards, it will start moving forward in Rohini. Okay, from 4th, 5th, 6th February, and then by 10th of April, it will re-enter Mrigashira Nakshatra. This is what is the timing of the nakshatras. Very, very, very important, because whenever a planet is retrograde, the nakshatra energy has to be seen, because the zodiac sign is the same. So for example, now Jupiter is retrograde in Taurus, but it will not enter Aries, right? So it will be in Taurus. So how do you distinguish, like, how is the retrograde period now difficult from the retrograde period of so let's assume today is 9th October, today is 5th, but let's assume it's 9, or let's assume it's 15 October when the retrogression has actually started. Okay, the movement. So how is the retrogression of 15th October different from 1st of December? It's different. But how is it different? The difference is in the nakshatra. So the nakshatras will decide uh, how is it different. All right. All right. Somebody has written, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Hit it. 74 people and only 15 likes. Put it up to 50 likes. All right. So now Jupiter is currently in Rohini, in Mrigashira. So what is Jupiter? Jupiter represents our spiritual life, our spiritual wisdom, our spiritual maturity, connection with our spiritual master. Jupiter represents our connection to God. And at a mundane level, Jupiter for the females represents the husband, and it represents children for both male and female. Okay, so Jupiter also represents all the good things in your life, like award, recognition, help from society, auspiciousness in general, your connection with superiors, your seniors, okay, in the spiritual community, everywhere basically. So Guru represents your connection to divinity and anybody who is more experienced than you, one who is higher than you, okay, higher not in terms of social, like financially, but higher in terms of knowledge and experience and maturity and wisdom. So Jupiter is a very, very, very important planet. Now when this planet goes retrograde, what happens is your ideals are challenged and you think that maybe your direction is wrong. So it can happen that when your Jupiter is going retrograde, depending on the two houses that Jupiter rules in your chart. Now, Jupiter rules which houses? It rules Sagittarius and Pisces. So, from your ascendant, wherever Sagittarius and Pisces falls, you might feel that you have suddenly got, kind of lost in regards to those two houses. So, for example, if Jupiter is your 10th lord, you may feel a bit lost in terms of your profession, because not because you don't know what to do, but you may start to doubt yourself sometimes. Okay, so therefore when Jupiter goes retrograde, it is imperative that you know why you are doing something. So when Jupiter is retrograde, I'll tell you one big secret. If your purpose is not clear, so suppose Jupiter is your 10th lord and your purpose regarding to your profession is not very clear, which means you don't know, you are just hovering around, and you're just doing things because somebody is telling you, or yeah, I mean, because everybody else is doing, or because it should be done, parents have said, they have forced you. So if you fall in that category, in that danger zone, what happens is you will have a very headless transit, because what Jupiter retrograde does is it reveals your internal consciousness. It comes in front of you. So Jupiter direct means you are running, 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 going, 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 and then suddenly it is stationary. So you are thinking, oh my god, what will happen now? Okay, will this what am I doing, why am I doing? So Jupiter retrograde is the perfect time to figure out why are you doing certain things. Okay, if you don't figure it out, you are in trouble, because you will be forced to counter your own decisions. So whoever lacks clarity in life will suffer during Jupiter retrograde, and your speed will reduce. Now, just because Guru is retrograded, it always does not mean you will go back and keep redoing the same things. It does not mean that, but it certainly means that you will now want to reevaluate your decisions, and you will try to ask yourself, was it worth was all this worth doing? Not in terms of finances, but in general, you will feel that what will I get out of all this? Jupiter 7th lord, why did I marry this person? What was my objective? Did I marry this person because this person was very good looking, or financially very capable, or very smart, or has a lot of connections with big people? Or did I marry that person because that person is a good person, is mature enough, we have a good compatibility, our spiritual life will grow together? So if your intentions were not pure on day one, then Whew, it's important that you will kind of feel that life is out of place and you will feel yourself out of pace. Okay. Place and pace both are important. So therefore, now we will discuss on the nakshatras. Okay, Mrigashira and Rohini, very 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 important nakshatras. Both all the nakshatras are important, but Rohini is a very special nakshatra because it is the Janma nakshatra of Shri Krishna. We know that, right? So, if you can do, if you can understand Rohini and Mrigashira, you will understand Taurus. Okay, why these two nakshatras are inside of Taurus? Why is Rohini not in Gemini and why only in Taurus? Okay, that's what we are going to discuss today. And by that, let's welcome all the other people. Oops, 100 plus people here. Thank you everyone for joining. Please let me know where are you joining from. All right. Hello, Gugu is saying Venus, Mahadasha, Jupiter. How will Jupiter be? Well, could give you some losses, but this is a very half-hearted answer because I don't know what's there in your chart. I can't answer without seeing your chart. It's not possible. But in general, it should be good for going to some spiritual retreats. Okay, but again, it depends. Soumya Jit Bhattacharya ji is saying, I am struggling in my startup, unable to raise funds. I am Libra ascendant, Jupiter in sixth house in Pisces. Well, please do the 6 weeks money remedy. You will find that in my channel. Geeta ji is saying, sir, undergoing Saraswati since 2020. Okay. Leo ascendant, Aquarius, Moon currently in Jupiter Mahadasha. When will I get relief? Well, it depends on your dashas, but again, if you have financial problems, please do the 6 weeks money remedy. It's been very devastating for me. Lost my family member recently. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Uh, when will I get relief? Okay. So, first of all, my prayers to the departed soul. But now you should do the remedies for Pitru Paksha. That is almost over, I guess, but you can still do it. There is a video on Pitru Paksha. Please go to my channel. I had uploaded it like 10, 12, 12, 10, 15 days before. You can see that. Okay. Please do it, Geeta ji. Okay. Wish you all the best. Cosmotrology saying, is there a way to identify someone who would pursue polygamy in a chart? Uncontrolled sex desire. That's the easiest way to do it. Okay. I mean, when your desire is out of control, there's no count. All right. So either it's within marriage, multiple, you have like, 2 3 wives or maybe more, 2 3 husbands, or you divorce and you have affair, or 2 3 5 affairs. It's just uncontrolled desire. That is all, and that has to be seen like from the trines, the moon, Venus, eighth house, 12th house. So it's a long topic. So that will tell you if there is polygamy, and if the seventh house associates and the person uh, follows a religion where polygamy is allowed, and is in a particular country where legally it is allowed, then the person might marry. Okay, more than one. All right, Chirag Mehta is saying Jupiter in Aquarius 11th house does not cause much of Karak Bhav Nash. No, Karak Bhav Nash does not mean it is bad. You can see my videos on Karak Bhav Nash. You will understand. Okay. X is asking, I will have surgery on Tuesday. Is it a good day? Well, good luck for your surgery, but you have to understand every day is specific to your chart. Okay. Depending on your ascendant, your moon will be in a particular house. Your dasha will decide. If the dasha is good, it will be good any day. Okay, if dasha is bad, any day is bad. Okay, so please check your chart and your dashas, and better not to think that random day is good or bad. Okay, but in general, I mean, again, I can't say anything. I mean, Tuesday could be good for you, bad for you, so it depends on your chart. Okay. For example, if as per your ascendant on Tuesday, if Moon is transiting a Dusthana house in your Bhavchalit chart, 6th, 8th, 12th, then maybe it's not the best day. If it is in the 5th, 9th, or 11th of your Bhavchalit chart as per the degrees, then it could be a good day for you. But the Dasha will decide actually. Okay. Warrior for Truth. How exciting quarter life. Thank you. Rangita ji, thank you for answering. My pleasure. Ace Gaming, thank you, sir. Namaste. Warrior for Truth, smash the like button. All right, thank you. Anupam Chakravarti ji, please watch my Bhavchali chart video. You will know more about it. All right, I've answered everything there in that video. Harsh ji asking which country you in. Oh yes, I'm from Germany now. I'm sitting in Germany. The deadly European winter is here, so I am like with this. I don't know. It's like 1 or 2 degrees now, maybe 4, 5 in the morning. It was like 8, I think. Krishna Johri saying Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandot Pranam Dandot Pranam. All right, might guys saying sir Jupiter retrograde in 11th house thoughts will it help in then. Oh yes, certainly it will. Certainly yes. Akshay Anand Namaste. All right. So one last question, and oops, where is it? Then I will go to discussing the nakshatras. Where is the question gone? Ace gaming aspects and conjunctions. Aspects conjunctions are taken from D1. Yes. Houses and lordships from the Bhavchalit. Okay. So we have four things: Lord placement of planet, the lordships, and the aspects and conjunctions. So if in the Lagna chart two planets are conjunct in the same sign, you should take it as a conjunction. And if two planets are aspecting each other, like Jupiter is in the first, Saturn is in the seventh, then they are aspecting each other. In the Lagna chart, in the D1 Rashi chart, then the aspect has to be taken. Okay, even though it is not in the Bhavchali chart, but the lordships and placements have to be always taken from the BCC. This is what I always say. Okay, and many people don't like to hear this, but that's the truth. You can, and this is why most of the predictions in marriage of marriage in astrology are wrong. Most of the predictions. Okay, why? Because because see what happens most of the times you will see, oh, this planet is in the seventh, right? So suppose you are Cancer ascendant and your Jupiter is in the sign of Capricorn. Okay, then an amateur novice newbie astrologer who has no idea of how to chart, or even maybe a student, will say, oh, your Guru Dasha is starting, blah blah blah, you'll get married now. Okay, so then what happens is you will feel that, oh yes, my marriage is going to happen. But then actually if you go, maybe in the Bhavjali chart it is there in Capricorn, but it is in that degree of Capricorn which is still in the sixth house. So many people think that if in the Bhavjali it is in the sixth, then the house or sign number is changed. No, actually it does not. It always remains in Capricorn. Okay, but because degree wise it has not crossed the degree of the seventh house, so it is in the sixth house. So every house does not start from 0 degree necessarily. Okay, so you have to consider that, and then you will know, oh, this person did not get married, or maybe the opposite happens. The person is married and he's asking you, how will my Guru Dasha? And you will say, oh great, it's in the seventh. And then like this person is on the verge of divorce, and you are like, what the hell? I mean, I thought it will be good, right? But yeah, uh, that is how it happens. Okay, so please be careful. Or sometimes, if it is in the eighth, it appears to be in the eighth, but actually it is in the seventh, and it's good for partnerships, and you say, oh, eighth is terrible for partnerships. Okay. So this is how it happens. That is why the BCC is very important. Okay, please watch my Bhavchalit chart video and you will know more about it. Okay. Adi Jain is saying, sir, I want to recite particular mantra in Jainism 108 times for 21 days. Can you tell me how can I know which day to start and why 21? Well, I am not much aware of Jainism, so I will refrain from making a statement. So you better contact that person who has told you to do this, and they will suggest you best. And in general, Thursdays are good to start. Okay, or Pushya Nakshatra. Whenever moon is in Pushya, you can start. But please contact the guru who has given this, guru or senior or whatever you call them. Okay, Adi Jainji, all the best for the mantras. All right, somebody has sent a super chat. All right, thank you so much. What is your name? I can't see your name. Cosmotrology. Okay, thank you so much. All right. Warrior for Truth is asking, I have Jupiter conjunct my Saturn in the ninth house in this retro. Hopefully, I get married breakthrough. Okay, yes, could be. All the best. Cosmotrology is asking, does that mean your internal consciousness catches up to basically image of the spiritual aspect of your life? Yes, could be spiritual or material. It could be either ways. Okay, from all perspectives, you will feel that you are now being confronted. Okay, so that's how it works actually. What if you don't know your purpose? What's the effect? Confusion. If you don't know, there's confusion. Okay, no, that's the effect. On a Sunday, Adi Jain is asking, can I try six Rasgulla remedy for girlfriend as Sunday means fifth house? See, Adiji, please don't speculate and do what you want. Okay, if you want results, your girlfriend has to do it herself and on Saturdays, not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, any other day. It will not work. All right, with due respect, please follow what I have said in the video. Otherwise, you will feel I have wasted your time. Okay. Bumblebees from Malaysia. Go Malaysia. All right. Let's go 1000. All right. So, no is the answer, 55%. So, you guys don't think there will be a World War III. All right. Okay. Okay. Great. Now, let's go to the nakshatras. Okay. We are in nakshatra of Mrigashira now. So, before going to Mrigashira, you have to understand what is Rohini. And before going to Rohini, uh, you have to actually understand, the nakshatra before, Kritika. So basically, to understand every nakshatra, you have to keep going before. Okay. But nonetheless, you have to understand. Now, let's start from Kritika. Okay. So Kritika nakshatra, as you know, is purification. So Kritika is so Bharani Nakshatra, as you know, is the womb of a lady, right? The yoni. So what happens to the yoni? The child is born, and then after the child is born, what happens? There are samskaras performed. There are sacrifices done. That is actually Kritika Nakshatra. And then what happens in Rohini? Rohini Nakshatra is where the child learns initially about how the world works. Rohini is, Annaprashan and all this. The baby is eating and the baby is understanding. So Lord Krishna's Balya Lila, all this is there in Rohini Nakshatra. Okay. And then what happens when the child becomes a bit younger? Then there is exploration. The person is exploring the material world. So that is actually Mrigashira Nakshatra. So what does this mean? It means now you are in a state of exploration. But what is happening is you are actually forgetting who you are. So then when Mrigashira energy goes back to Rohini, it's like you are going back to your basics, because Rohini actually tells you what matters in life. So if moon is in Rohini, if moon is in Taurus, in Kritika, then it is considered to be exalted in Taurus in general, okay, especially Kritika. But especially if moon is in Rohini, you will see the people will value things very much. Okay, now this could be a bit materialistic too, but in general, they will value, kind of, yeah, things and people and the world. Okay, so because of that, they are always present and they are very conscious of things. So in Rohini, you will, if a planet is in Rohini, it will always matter to you. You will always feel as if you have more to gain in that area. You have more to understand in that area. You have more to explore in that area. So now, when Jupiter from Mrigashira will enter Rohini, then you will feel, in regards to Jupiter's lordships, you will feel that, oh, actually, I I was the one who did not understand why this was not working, which means you will realize that certain fundamentals were missing in your life. So if you are a student and Guru is your fourth lord, ninth lord, or fifth lord, and it enters Rohini, you may Rohini back, you may feel that you are not having good grasp in the subject matter because the fundamentals are not correct. So you have to go back and read and study all this. Okay, and then what happens after Rohini, when the retrogression stops and it goes and goes to Mrigashira, then again you realize, yes, now I am ready to explore the world. So therefore, if you have if Jupiter is a very prominent planet for you depending on your ascendant, then please understand that now you have to go towards a sthira nakshatra. Rohini is a sthira nakshatra, dhruva nakshatra, where activities that has long term consequences are performed, like griha pravesh, getting married and all this. Okay, a car purchase, signing contract of your house, anything good, anything auspicious, which gives value to you for long time, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, is actually started in the dhruv nakshatras, right? Uttara falguni, uttara ashada, right? Rohini nakshatra. So therefore, if you want to be successful, then you have to go and master the basics. And it will always happen that when Jupiter enters Rohini, you will feel something is missing. You will feel this 100%. And in Rohini, what will happen is you may not exactly feel things are missing, but you will see that the human aspect is missing. Okay, so for example, if Jupiter is your 10th lord or 6th lord and you are not getting a promotion, when Jupiter enters Rohini, you may suddenly feel out of nowhere that you have no connection with your boss, and that is why he or she is not promoting you. Not because you are not skillful or you are not capable or you are incompetent. Okay, but it means people just don't have that heart to heart connection with you, and because of that they are feeling as if you will you don't you are not getting recognition, because Rohini also shows recognition at a personal level. So therefore, if you feel that some basic is missing, or some personal heart to heart connection is missing, or the human connection is like not there at all, then now you should focus on your purpose. Ask yourself, why are you doing this? And then gradually you will see that you will be shocked to see how good the results are. So you must understand that Rohini shows human interaction. So do not ignore the human. So, for example, if Jupiter is your fourth lord, don't ignore your mother. Seventh lord, don't ignore your spouse. Okay. So very, very, very important. Get get your facts right. Get your basics right. Get your human connections right. And then when you it re-enters Mrigashira, you will see things are opening up. Okay, especially if Guru is lord of your earth houses 2, 6, 10, or even 11, then you will see that without connections you will not get promotions, you will not get business, you will not get clients, you won't be able to do mergers, acquisitions and all this. It will not work. Okay, so therefore focus on ABCD. That's what Rohini is, right? Learning languages, learning from initials of your life. And Rohini is also related to Brahmaji. So what does Brahma do? Start from scratch. Brahma is the first created living entity in this material world, and he has directly come out from the navel of Lord Vishnu, right? So therefore, there's no beginning like that of Brahmaji, right? He creates the 14 planetary systems in that stem which comes out from the navel of Lord Vishnu. And you may feel there's nobody to help me, but imagine if you are Brahma, like you're just there and there's nobody else. I mean, how would you feel? Imagine, you are the only living entity in the universe and there's absolutely nobody. No humans, no children, no aged, no animals, no insects, no birds, no reptiles, no mountains, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's what the Bhagavatam says. When Brahmaji was bewildered, he heard two words, tapa, 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 like this, tap, 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 tap. Okay, that's two syllables, tapa, 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 like this. And then he understood he has to do tapasya. So therefore, whenever you are in trouble, think of Brahmaji and his situation. You will feel better about yourself. Of course, he's Brahmaji himself, and he's extraordinarily powerful. Okay, he does not need anybody to create, right? We may need others, okay, but in general, that's like the basic. You have to figure out the basics, and your situation may be precarious sometimes. And then later on, we have the story of the Shamantak money. It's there in the 10th canto, Krishna, Shatranjit, and then there is Jambavan, Jambavati, like it's a long thing, a story, anyways, so therefore, you have to understand that if Rohini Nakshatra is there, you will have to start from basics. That is all in all. Okay, there is no going back. So focus on your basics and then focus on exploration back when Mrigashira energy comes. All right. Now I see there are many questions which you have asked me, which is related to your horoscope. But please understand, I cannot answer them without looking at your chart. It's not possible. Okay, I'll still make an attempt. All right. You're saying my Saturn is in Rohini, warrior for truth. I am tuning in from Ireland. That's great. Saturn in Rohini, great placement. Fantastic. Vandan is saying India. Kapil is saying Jai Shri Ram. Cosmetology, I must say something. People stop using your personal charts for this. Astrology is a journey. Yes, you will not know astrology everything at once. Coming from a student of astrology for a year so far, that's great. That's a very mature realization that you are having. Great. Ashwin is asking, I'm joining you from Bangalore. Great. Will retro Jupiter affect differently? Yeah, retro means there is like double confusion. Okay, so it could be a bit more challenging. Sangeeta ji asking seventh aspect on Scorpion now and Saturn 10th aspect on. I have a video on this dual aspect on Scorpio. Okay, please watch that. It's made some months back. He is gaming Jupiter Mahadasha here. Jupiter is in ninth. It's a great placement for spiritual progress and for understanding yourself. Okay, great placement it is. Kapil ji, my Rahu Mahadasha started 2 years back. Okay, Aquarius ascended Rahu in eighth. This is a tough placement. Please do the 6 weeks money remedy. Okay, especially with stock market and all this, you have to be careful. XX Mars in Rohini seventh house. Yeah, this is another placement which can be difficult for marriage sometimes. Okay, especially for affairs and all this. Be careful. Harshit S is saying I have Jupiter retrograde in my first house for Leo ascendant. Okay, no worries. Reunion Island. All right, great. Rubesh ji is saying I'm from Chennai. That's great. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam daily. Congratulations. Thumbs up, Rubesh ji. VT is saying Guru is to find a guru. Again, I mean, it depends on your chart. I have videos on this. Please check if your dashas match, then it's a good time. Otherwise, maybe not. But in general, you have to pray, and you can see my videos on gurus. You'll understand better. Okay. Rajeshwari K. Gemini remedies. I can't suggest remedies. I need to look at your chart. But if you have financial problems, you can do the 6 weeks money remedy. Okay. Double X is joining from Belgium. Great. All right. Let me see down if there are any generic uh, questions. What is this? Was the result of 0 degree of Rahu and Ketu? There's no specific thing mentioned. If planet is in 0 degree, this happens. Okay, in the classics, but it's like just in any other sign. Okay, you need to check which sign it is. And Rahu Ketu, you need to see the videos which I have on Rahu Ketu. Okay, Vanraj Rathod ji is asking Libra ascendant here, Jupiter, Moon, and Saturn in eighth house. So what do I do with this information? So yeah, that's how it is. I mean, I don't know where your sun is, where your Lagna Lord Venus is. I don't know anything. So if you just tell me Libra ascendant, Sun, Saturn, Jupiter, Moon here, it just means nothing to me. Okay. All right. Pramir Quaris saying I'm going through Jupiter, Mahadasha, Jupiter retro. Yeah, could be some issues with finances, but check with an astrologer. Okay, you can't like I can't do it in the chat. It's not possible. Okay, let me see if there are any other generic queries, or else Vanraj please don't write the same question again and again. All right, it disturbs the chat, please. Thank you. Mermaid is saying again, the Rahu Ketu in Taurus 6,000. It's a good period for your job. You can try to please you can try to find another job if that works. Okay. All right. Archana Raj, Vanraj, stop spamming, no spamming. Anyways, leave it. Vanraj Rathod, then you better switch off comment section. Well, just because it is on, it does not mean you will keep writing the same thing always, Vanrajji. All right, please understand. Other people also need to ask questions. Okay. All right. What is that? DYS. Okay. Natal Jupiter retrograde in 10th house, Virgo. It's a good placement for going into the finance sector. It's a great one, actually. Okay, so if you can, that's great. 50th like, do DLU. Thank you so much. 50 likes, 51 likes. Thank you. uh, what is that? How can do share market prediction with astrology? See, generic predictions don't work, but if you have the horoscope of the CEO, then you can predict will the stocks go up or down. Okay, but generic things, not so much. Okay. Krishna Jori, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Jupiter will be retrograde in my fifth house. What will be impacted my career? Can I change the job? Yes, fifth house is eighth from the 10, so there could be a change of job, but there could be also termination. So you got to be careful. Okay. All right. One last question. Let me see. Okay, Archana Raj is asking, will it affect food industry? Well, it can. So it can mean that some companies may make some decisions and then redo them. Okay, because they did it out of product market fit, good product, but then it does not work. Okay, it backfires, so they may redo it again. Either they may cancel it or do something else. Okay. All right. Rohit Verma is saying Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. All right. Jacob B83 saying all are in high degrees. I don't know where, who is where. All right. All right. So answers. Where is the answer? Oops. No. Will there be third world war? So the answer is 56% has replied no. Why can't I see the other? Let me check. I cannot see the other. Okay, okay. Anyways, so 44% has said yes and 56% has said no. So who wins the poll? Yes or no? No wins the poll, so there will be no world war. All right. Thanks to everyone for joining. Jai Shri Krishna, scholars, biology. Great to see almost 100 people today, Saturday evening in India, afternoon in Germany, morning in the US, and whoever has joined from everywhere. Thank you so much for joining. And I will be heading on to the Narsingadev temple near to my home for the Yagya on Saturday, today evening. Exciting time. One of my friend is also here. So yeah, hope to see you again. I'll try my best to come live again tomorrow, but I cannot promise. Let me see if I can. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Please take care. Have a great Saturday evening and see you soon, and take care. The eclipse has just happened and the situation in the Middle East not the best. Okay. Be prepared for anything and see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow or next weekend. Okay. Somebody is asking where are you from? Germany. I am from Greinet. Oh, greetings from Dusseldorf. Okay, that's great. See you in Dusseldorf sometimes. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Wish you a great weekend and please take care. Jai Siya Ram.